Hello everyone, this is the game Wealth of Nations, and today I will show you how to register for this game and what to pay attention to. First of all, during registration, we are thrown to a random point on the map, and different map modes are gradually loaded on the left. Here, the mode of the map with resources is available to us, and this is one of the important aspects to pay attention to. Because depending on where we start the game, we will have a different list of resources. And here they are, our resources. First of all, we are interested in gaining access to iron. Because iron is a weapon, iron provides us with an army and allows us to trade. This is most likely coal. It doesn't look like iron, to be honest. And this already looks like marble or limestone, but because here it is, iron. This is definitely iron. And here is both iron and coal nearby. So it's best to start the game somewhere near it, because the city will have access to resources located in the nearest cells, and the number of cells depends on the population. Initially, it will be a radius of 2 cells, so you can start the game right on the river near the iron. Why on the river? Because in the event that we occupy a river channel here, for example, then we essentially control all trade routes that pass through this river stream with our city. Well, in passing, we provide our population with access to fresh water, which allows us to have a higher population limit in this city. Because in the desert, for example, there are restrictions on the number of people who can live due to the simple absence of water. Here's the place we've chosen. Now let's pay attention to the fact that depending on the location on the map, different nations are available to us, which historically lived here. Let's take a look at what nations are available to us in different places. Here, for example, in Mongolia, we have access to Kadani, Mongols, Nagaits. Nagaits, by the way, were recently added, and religions are available from any religion of one of the nations that live here, because essentially they could adopt them from each other. And a new settlement could be a synthesis of a religion not inherent to the nation, if both the religion and the nation can be there. Here, for example, in the case of the Nagaits, since they are a nomadic tribe, it turns out that in a later game year, they are available for play not in Mongolia, but already somewhere in Europe, for example. But right now, they are not yet in Europe and Kazakhstan. But in the future, they will just historically migrate here. And therefore, when the server calculation comes to the right moment, for example, in the 1250th year, the Nagaits will already be available here, but for now, only the Buzuki are available here, for example. And a similar algorithm works in approximately the same way in any other places. But there's another interesting factor, the factor of which states actually occupy certain territories. You see, here we already have someone else's cities shaded and the territories near them. In this map mode, this is a political map, but you also need to pay attention to it during registration, because this way we understand actually which players are already around us, with whom we will have to trade or, God forbid, fight. So you need to pay attention to who lives here, see how strong their state is, and what role you are going to take next to them, maybe an ally, a vassal, or something else. If you want to stay away from other players, then you can just settle on any island where no one is, for example, here in the Caribbean, please. And that's it, and there is absolutely no one here, and no one will interfere. Here we actually have various Native American tribes available. These are rocks, for example. Here they have the sun cult, religion. And in this way, we carefully choose a place for ourselves to play. After that, in the event that we are testers and enter a tester code, if we do not enter it, then we need to pre-connect an NFT for access to the alpha version of the game. But if this is not the alpha version of the game, then there are no problems with this. Just register and that's it. We specify the name of the city, for example, the name of the ruler, dynasty. The dynasty will be, well, like a surname, essentially passed on to heirs. The color with which your state will be indicated on the map. Any palette is available. Any color you want to choose according to the leader of the original state and, actually, registration data, which I will not show here. After which we start the game, and where we chose, there our first city appears. That's all, friends. Thank you. Until next time.